Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Hey, Robbie, what's going on?
Hola.
How you doing?
Good. I'm running back to the house to get ready for our night.
You're alive.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm waiting for Tori. I told Tori to get here. We'll see if she comes on. We'll wait to see how many people come in. Hello, hello, hello. I got big news, big news, big news.
What's your big news?
I'll tell you when Tori gets here.
Tell me, tell me, tell
Big
me.
news, big news. Big
Oh my
news. What's going on, everybody? Boudica, Industrial Crow, Karen Chaos,
God.
Karen
Budacia.
Rose, Vanessa, Lana, Danica, hi Danica, Carol Crazy, Rusty, Kathy Woods, Sawani Angel, Kristen, Ahem.
Oh my God.
Kristen.
Dude, I
Okay,
got 50 packages out today.
did you really?
Yeah, and then I've still got about another 60 to do, so we're going to do them. So they're all packed and wrapped. I just got to enter them on Sunday and drop them off Monday morning. So that way I'll have everything out.
Oh yeah, I'm like I was laughing my butt off. K-Bird, Sassy, Paul Boy, that's awesome, Robbie. My shipping of all giveaways, because I don't have anything else, was going out on Tuesday. So Funny Sunny, Betty D, Phyllis, hello, hello, hello. I have questions. Hannah, hey, hey. I was MZ. Oh, no,
MZ,
I
MZ,
say Monday. I meant Tuesday. I knew in my head Tuesday. Did I actually say Monday? I meant Tuesday.
MZ, MZ, MZ.
It's a holiday. I am. Kristen, whoop whoop. Member for 5 months. Awesome. Hello,
Woo-hoo,
Christy,
Kristen.
Jackie. Hello, hello, Bernadette. Okay, yeah. Where's Tori? I know she was getting off work, so let's hold on a moment. Crimson, Bill P. Hello. Kendra was on here last night, actually. I
Yeah,
haven't
she
heard from her
was.
today. I'm hoping she's here. If you are here, Kendra, please say so. But I was glad. Bonnie, hey! I was glad
Bonnie!
that she felt good enough because she gets really bad
Oh
migraines,
my.
especially with everything that's going on with her right now. I was glad to see her pop on uh, last night. That actually brought tears to my eyes because I knew she was okay enough to do that. So hopefully she's listening. Although, what is it, 2 o'clock there? Um, yeah, yeah. Tori, where you at? Come on, Tori. Uh, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Finally made a live chat. We outside. Well, welcome. Hey, 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 Fat Albert's on the way. Well, I did message her a lot, at least. It was funny because I think I saw something the same time you may have. Kendra is she's dealing with a lot of pain right now and a possible having to go to a different hospital. The only reason she was home was because she had to leave the other one. And that's like more personal information I'm going to tell you guys. I'm not trying to be rude. It's just Kendra is very personal when it comes to things like that. I barely get info. um,
It's a personal life.
she doesn't have to go to another hospital. Let's just put it that way. But she's in a lot of pain. Um, hey, Pabs. Jarby Donna, member months. Hello, hello. Hey, Robbie, do you still need some addresses? You want to shout them out?
Yeah, but I don't have the card. I'm driving to the house to go get ready.
All right. Hey, my
And
mama.
Mimi and Z just
Oh,
pulled in,
hey, hey.
are behind in front of me because we got to feed all the animals and then get back to the warehouse
All right,
to
all
set
right.
up
Hey,
for our
Robbie.
live.
Yeah. Let's see. Yes, thank you, Bonnie and Hannah. Um, yeah, so I'm just waiting for Tori.
People, if you have not emailed me your real name, your shipping address, and I need your YouTube name in the subject line because there's a lot of them I haven't found yet. And I'm looking, but it won't come up.
Kaz, hi. Kaz doesn't usually get a chance to get on here during the day because she's overseas.
Hi,
Becky,
Kat.
month. Hi, DJ Diane.
DJ Diane.
Mama 4, hello. Shot lover. Ernie. I'm getting to it. I'm just looking for Tori. Where you at, girl? Let me see. I think I'm going to show something. Yeah, I am. I'm going to show something. If I can find it. Oh, please. And there we go. All right. So I found it. It's ready to roll. Let's see. Tori, where you at? Maybe she'll have to catch up. Make him guess. Can anybody guess what the good news might be? Any idea?
No clue. I don't
None?
guess.
No.
No.
Robbie, why when you come on here you always seem clueless?
Because I really am clueless.
Oh my god, Jeremy went to jail. Not yet. Case dropped. Shush, Bruce.
I don't retain this stuff because it has nothing to do with me, so I don't retain.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
You know,
It's
and
how they're trying to take someone reporting on the case and trash them and smear them, which, by the way, that smear video that he did, trashing me, Gabe, calling us scammers, all that other crap,
yeah,
removed. YouTube took it down. So
that was ballsy to do something like that, just attacking someone like that.
Yeah. So
Mr. Lies.
Mr. Egomaniac, who thinks he's, got all the power in the world, could just do anything he wants. And with 700,000 subscribers, his video was taken down. Well, gee,
and
I guess
calling himself a man of God.
Yeah.
It's just
a lot of people reported that, So yeah, so I'm going to sausage biscuit. Yeah, that was total defamation. Oh yeah, it was absolutely. But it's okay, we have it stored. So he's not gonna get away with that. But at least YouTube knew better to take it down. There was a lot of reports on that video. So thank you to everybody realizing how wrong it was. Whether you like me or not. But thank you very much. I'm so glad to share this news with you, Tori. She's just getting off work though, guys. So, but yeah, interesting. Hi, Honest Abe.
I got about 5 minutes.
All right. Well, then let's just go with it. Wish Tori was here for this, but I'm sure we'll talk about it tomorrow too. Here we go. Let's share this screen.
I can't see a screen.
I'm going to read it to you. Don't worry.
Okay. All right.
Can y'all see it? Do I need to zoom in on it or anything? All right. It looks like it's goody. All right. So, United States District Court for the Northern District of Florida, Gainesville Division. Jeremy B. Hale's plaintiff versus John Cook et al. Defendants. Y'all know the case. Order. This matter is before the court on plaintiff's amended motion for leave to file amended complaint, which is the one where he's trying to add Bruce as a defendant, me as a defendant, Robbie as a defendant, Marla, and I believe Patty is that in there. This matter is before the court. Defendants have responded in opposition. No hearing is necessary. For the reasons below, the motion will be denied. Background. The litigation began on March 4th, 2024, when plaintiff filed a complaint against two people, Lynette Preston and John Cook, In that 16-page complaint, plaintiff alleged that defendants Preston and Cook committed defamation, violated Florida's Civil RICO Act, and tortuously interfered with business relationships. Defendants moved to dismiss the RICO and torturous interference claims. Before the court could rule on that motion to dismiss, plaintiff moved to leave to file an amended complaint, Doc 40, and before the court could rule on that motion for leave, plaintiff filed an amended motion for leave to amend along with a new proposed amended complaint, Docs 47, 48. It is the amended motion that is currently before the court. In that motion, plaintiff is sought to leave to file a 62-page amended complaint that would add numerous new claims and join 6 new defendants. Defendants Preston and Cook have responded in opposition. They have argued that the motion should be denied on the grounds of undue prejudice, undue delay, and futility. Discussion. Rule 15A of the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure governs pretrial amendments to the complaint. The 21-day deadline for amending the complaint without court approval has come and gone. And it refers to a case file. The plaintiff, therefore, may amend his complaint only with the opposing party's written consent or the court's leave. Because defendants have not consented, plaintiff requires the court's leave. A court should freely give leave when justice so requires, but leave to amend is not an automatic right. Instead, the decision whether to grant leave to amend the complaint is within the sole discretion of the district court, and it's a lot of case law. Blah, 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 blah. Let me just get out of here. So the question before the court today is whether any of those grounds for denying leave to amend are implicated by plaintiff's proposed amended complaint. The answer is yes, and the grounds are undue prejudice and undue delay. Of the potential grounds on which leave can be denied, perhaps the most important factor and the most frequent reason for denying leave to amend is that the opposing party will be prejudiced if the movement is permitted to alter his pleading, and it refers to case law. See also blah blah blah. I'm not going to read all that. You can go and look this up, guys, if you want to, or I can even send you a copy of this. Courts typically find undue prejudice when the amendment unfairly affects the defendants in terms of preparing their defense to the amendment. Another case law. In the proposed amended complaint, plaintiff seeks to add claims against 6 new individuals. One of those individuals is Bruce Matskin, the attorney of record in this case for defendants Preston and Cook. Doc 48, whatever. The proposed amended complaint seeks to bring claims of torturous interference with business relationships, civil conspiracy, and aiding and abetting against Mr. Matskin. Mr. Matskin is licensed in Massachusetts, and therefore he is subject to the Massachusetts Rules of Professional Conduct. Although Mr. Matskin is not licensed in Florida, the local rules require him as an attorney admitted to appear pro hoc vice to comply with the rules of professional conduct it's going to twist me, promulgated by the Florida Bar. Those rules similarly prohibit an attorney from serving as both an advocate and a witness. See Florida Professional C, Rule 3.7a. A Massachusetts attorney shall not act as an advocate at trial in which the lawyer is likely to be a necessary witness. 3.7a, comment 1 to Rule 3.7 states that combining the roles of advocate and witness can prejudice the tribunal and the opposing party and can also involve a conflict of interest between lawyer and client. All of this is to say that Mr. Matskin would be unable to continue representing defendants Preston and Cook if he were joined as co-defendant. That is so because if Mr. Matskin were joined as a co-defendant, then it is inevitable that he would be called as a witness at trial, the same trial where he would be representing defendants Preston and Cook. At such trial, Mr. Matskin would be placed in the unattainable position of attempting to look out for his own personal interests while simultaneously attempting to look out for the interests of defendants Preston and Cook. See another case law. Additionally, there is a serious risk that the jury may be confused where Matskin to appear at the trial as an attorney, a witness, and a party. Another Florida comment recognizing the trier of. By the way, guys, I did not read this before going live. I just read the beginning. Okay, so because such conflict and confusion is precisely what the rules of professional conduct seek to avoid, Mr. Matskin would be required to withdraw or be disqualified by the court from representing defendants Cook and Preston were the proposed amended complaint accepted. Okay. Attorney may not act as both advocate and witness. Okay. Accepting the proposed amended complaint, therefore, would deprive defendants Preston and Cook of their legal counsel midway through this litigation. At the start of this case, defendants Preston and Cook were proceeding pro se until Mr. Matskin agreed to represent them. And given the limited financial resources of defendant Preston and Cook, the court is concerned that they would be forced to return to pro se status if Mr. Matskin withdrew or was qualified, which I think was Jeremy's plan all along. Certainly losing counsel and having to defend themselves pro se against the allegations in this case would unfairly affect the defendants in terms of preparing the defense. It would also further further complicate the case because litigation involves pro se litigants is notoriously more problematic than litigation with counseled litigants. And even if defendants Preston and Cook were able to find replacement counsel, there would be a significant delay in this litigation because they would first need to find and retain new counsel. New counsel will then need time to get up to speed. Speaking of delay, granting plaintiff leave to file the proposed amended complaint would unduly delay the resolution of this case. Prejudice to non-moving party is not the only factor courts consider when determining whether to allow leave to amend. And it refers to another case law. Undue delay may clearly support denying leave to amend. Here, plaintiff's 16-page complaint is a relatively straightforward one that names 2 defendants that brings 6 counts, 3 per defendant. Plaintiff's 62-page proposed amendment complaint, on the other hand, is convoluted and seeks to add 6 new defendants and many more counts. Plaintiff leave to file the amended complaint would greatly and unnecessarily expand the scope and complexity of this lawsuit. The proposed expansion would cause substantial delays in the deposition of a case that is nearly a year old. Sorry, great. All right, so we get that part. There are several ways in which granting plaintiff leave to file their proposed amended complaint would unduly delay this lawsuit. First, the 6 new defendants.
I lost you.
You got me? You got me? You hear me? Hello, hello? I'm going to keep going. Call out. Robbie, are you there? All right. Tori's here. What up? What up? Tori, Robbie, can you hear me?
Hello?
Robbie? Hello?
There you are.
All right. I'm going to go back
Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Hello?
Right. I hear you.
Hello?
Hello? Tori's here. Tori, you there?
Hello?
Yep.
Okay. Hello?
Tori's there. Where's Lisa?
I'm here. Can y'all
Tori,
hear
can
me?
you hear me?
Yes, I hear everybody.
I don't hear Lisa.
Hello, hello, hello.
Sorry.
I hear you.
If you're
Oh my
joking around,
God.
dude, you can wait till afterwards.
Not now. Kristen, hi, sweetheart. Oh my God, what is going on? Why can't I hear?
All right, well, hush then for a
Using
second.
the earbud.
It's not my
Hush then.
earbuds.
All right, tell him I'm going to continue reading.
She's
All
continuing.
right, I'm getting out. I'll get right back in.
All right.
All right. So, first, the 6 new defendants would need to be served with the amended complaint. Potentially service issues could arise, as they often do, which would delay the case progression. Even if plaintiff perfected service without issue, each new defendant would have at least 3 weeks, assuming no extensions, from their respective dates of service to respond. In case law, for any new defendant who waives service under Rule 4D, the response deadline would be 2 months from the date the waiver was sent. Second, each of the 6 new defendants would likely engage in motions practice. Plaintiff would have 2 weeks to respond to each respective motion and 3 weeks to respond to any summary judgment motions. The court would then need time to consider and resolve each motion. Therefore, it is likely that additional motions practiced from the 6 new defendants would substantially delay the final deposition of this case. Lastly, joining 6 new defendants and adding a multitude of new new claims. Did I say nude? A multitude of new claims would negatively impact the discovery process, a process that has already been ongoing for several months. The 6 new defendants would need to conduct their own discovery, and plaintiff would also likely seek to obtain discovery from each of the 6 new defendants. It is also possible, indeed likely given the history of this case, that discovery issues would lead to the filing of motions to compel. The court would then need time to rule on each motion, which adds further delay to the progression of the case. It is also likely that discovery that has already been completed would need to be redone. For example, kind of like deposing someone before they're added to a case. Anyway, for example, plaintiff has already been deposed. Here we go. Plaintiff has already been deposed by defendants Preston and Cook, but the 6 new defendants would likely seek to depose plaintiff again for their own discovery purposes. Absolutely. It is inevitable that permitting the amended complaint would substantially lengthen the discovery period, require a modification of the dispositive motions deadline, and necessitate a new trial date. And also ultimately delay the resolution of the matter. Okay. Another case law. At the end of the day, the court is convinced that granting plaintiff leave to file the proposed amended complaint would unduly prejudice defendants Preston and Cook. The court is also convinced that granting leave would significantly expand, complicate, and delay the ultimate resolution of the case. Because the interest of justice would not be served by granting plaintiff to leave to file proposed amended complaint, the court will exercise its discretion and deny plaintiff's motion. Conclusion. For the reasons above, it is ordered that plaintiff's motion to leave for leave to file amended complaint is denied as moot. Plaintiff's amended motion for leave to file amended complaint 47 is denied. The case will proceed on the original complaint. It is so ordered the 17th day of January 2025. There is footnotes though. Footnotes. There is a pending note. Huh? Denied. 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 So all the denials that came before this denial is absolutely fabulous. Absolutely freaking fabulous. Okay? That's all I got to say. But there is. That's not all I got to say. I lied. There is a little footnote here. It says there's a motion. There's a pending motion to dismiss filed by defendants regarding counts 3, 4, 5, and 6 of the complaint. Document 17. There is also a pending motion for a summary judgment filed by defendants regarding counts 1 and counts 2 of the complaint. Document 20. For planning purposes, the parties are advised that the court is drafting a separate order that will grant the motion to dismiss with respects to counts 3 and 4, the RICO counts, but will deny it with respects to count 5 and 6, the tortious interference with business relationship count. The parties are further advised that the court is drafting a separate order that will deny the motion for summary judgment. Thus, the case against defendants Preston and Cook will be moving forward on the complaint's defamation claims, counts 1 and 2, and the tortious interference claims, counts 5 and 6. Okay? So that's what's going on with all the motions that are kind of been in there now, and it's going to remain. They're going to go after. So now Bruce has more work to do. And this is awesome news. What do y'all think? I mean, all this talk about becoming defendants, you know what I mean? Denied. Robbie's back. I didn't hear the beep, but Robbie's back. Robbie, did you get it all?
Yeah, I got it all. I was listening to you. I was backstage.
Denied.
Denied, and he has. I don't know what to say. I have nothing. You and I have nothing to do with the Prestons.
No. Aside from
helping them,
reporting what's been going on with the case.
Right.
Like, I don't know. Other people have been doing, but also helping and doing something
for this family.
Exactly. So you're going to take me to court for what? Because I don't like what you've done to them for 2 years? Because
and this is the thing with Lisa, with me, I have kept my mouth shut and not even bothered with anything with him till he attacked me.
Well,
till he called Mimi's aunt and told her I was a heroin addict, till
yeah.
George told Mimi's aunt that I was currently using heroin. That's why they quit filming with me, that I was this and that. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
he already. By the way, he already said that if we do get denied, because he was probably warned we're going to, that he's going to file separately.
good,
So,
go ahead, because dude, just feed him in the box. Dump food in there.
he's got lots of money to spend, so let him spend it.
You what?
Feeding them tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
Because the same rule, if we get a lawyer, the same rules apply. Okay? It's going to be a bigger thing than what Jeremy thinks it is.
Well, Rips was looking forward to the deposition. And
I don't know what grounds he has for a deposition if, in fact, we weren't even added as people to
you
this.
have none now. You have
Okay?
none. You can't just call someone and call a deposition.
Well, he's going to try and do that to lots of people, and I'm pretty sure, I'm not even going to say anything to that anymore. But it'll be interesting. That's what I'm going to say. What happened? Adding us as defendants to the case has been denied. We are not defendants to this case. That's what happened. Great news. And it's awesome. It's freaking fabulous. Well, we knew that was going to happen that way. There's no way the judge was going to allow for all this, So, that's fine. Yep. So, this is absolutely freaking fabulous news. Happy Friday, it is. No doubt. Depots denied. No, depots were not denied. The actually adding us to the case denied.
Is denied. So now you have no grounds to do a depot.
Yeah, no ground. We weren't involved with Michelle or anything going on prior to him filing this. That there's nothing.
He brought me into it by calling me a heroin addict.
He brought me into it by lying and going after you, going after her, going after Guapo.
Right.
Okay, and because I'm telling the truth, he doesn't like it. Hey.
And Guapo is going to destroy him.
Oh, no doubt. Legally. No grounds to do a deposition. Marla, how do you feel?
Guapo's got all the proof.
Oh yeah.
That everything that I have said, Guapo has it in text, and I have a lot of it in text. So.
Yeah. The stuff that they're asking for, like in depots and stuff, is like personal shit. Like, nuh-uh. Like, are you kidding me right now? Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. I'm like, you want emails or something on my contact with Jeremy? I'll show you emails that he never responded to. Would. And they're like 3 years ago, if I even have them. To be honest with you. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay, the same court hearings in Gainesville. Yeah. But you're not added to the case. You'll be in the next case. Guapo is a double agent. Okay. We'll see about that.
Guapo's definitely not. Guapo's a double agent. No, he isn't. Guapo is a great guy. He's grown up a lot. Guapo is an incredible person. And
Mods watch Channel 13.
It's just.
Thanks, Lorraine. Ernie said Jeremy's video of you and Gabe was removed. Yes, it was. They got a lot of reports about that video, and it was removed. Not before it was downloaded, though. Oh, yeah. you want to talk defamation and slander and all kinds of shit like that. Go ahead, Germ. Will it be a Begging Megan bombshell news video night? Probably. I don't know how she can avoid this one, but it might be on the down low, you know?
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
and she's going to read it totally different than what it says. Huh?
oh my God, send me super chats. I'll tell you how corrupt this judge is.
Oh, there you go. She's gonna go against the judge, but yet she was for the judge, and she thought he was like really cute, right? She had this whole big like nice picture, close, yeah. But now the judge is obviously like
Good
being
thing he left
stupid.
me.
If
You know,
she
it's
was
so
the
funny.
journalist that she was covering the cases that she covers, getting all kinds of judges supposedly removed out of cases, then you explain to me how she thought it was all going to happen where we're going to get added. I mean, look at the reasons why it's not. She should have known that. She should have known that there's no way the judge would add, because everybody else seems to have. People who work on cases like there is no way a judge is going to add this. No way. Why didn't Megan do that? Why didn't she talk about that? Instead, she talked about, this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen.
I think she's secretly in love with Jeremy.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Gravy train.
Uh-huh.
And she's making money off of it, so
Absolutely. Absolutely. So look, guys, this is definitely a great thing. Whether he's going to file against us separately, whatever, okay, have
Whatever.
fun. He's going to get the same responses. It's not going to work. Okay. Oh, that's funny. I think our news is better.
he better be careful because he's gonna one of these times someone's gonna go after him with a big lawyer.
Uh-huh. Well, it is a
Yeah.
federal case, right? So you can get a federal lawyer, a big lawyer, a
Yeah.
huge lawyer, a lawyer good enough to scare a judge, maybe. And go, oh shit.
Lawyers don't scare judges.
Well, some lawyers might when they look at the lawyers' reputations and
They
the
know
cases
they're gonna
that
have
they've handled.
They'll just know they have a competent lawyer in house.
Oh yeah, that will ruin Shockit in a split second.
I don't understand if everything everyone's saying is true. How is Shockit not brought up on charges in the Florida bar?
Someone has to file a complaint.
Well, hold on a minute. No one's talking about reports that have been filed against him at the bar.
Well, I don't know if there has been or not.
Right.
I have no clue if there has been, but all I hear is Shockit this.
Question.
You got me.
All I ever hear is Shockit this, Shockit that. And
Yeah. Let me tell you, every lawyer that I've spoke to, and I've spoke to many in regards to this case, a lot of people have gone and looked at the deposition that he pulled on Michelle.
yeah, the
Okay.
whole
They
New
are
York's whole
all-
prosecuting team in New
Yeah.
York City has said, why has this guy not been debarred? That is absolutely unethical.
Well, based on what it says in this case, in this order here, the judge is not falling for it. I think he's going to let it play out to a certain point because I think he realizes that this guy's trying to turn it into a circus. I think his biggest mistake was trying to add us. And I think that when he said to Shockit, you might want to rethink adding Bruce, Shockit didn't listen. He didn't care. I think that was
That's a
warning.
smack in the face.
Yeah. Not only is it a smack in the face, it was kind of like he let him know, because that wasn't going to fly. So, there's mistakes all along the way. Triggered Andy, thank you so much for your 999 super sticks. Did I miss other ones? I'm so sorry.
Cass.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Lisa, I'm behind but listening. Okay, Triggered Andy, thank you. Thank you all. You guys are amazing, and thank you so much for supporting us. Supporting us. I mean, you guys have been amazing. I'm trying it to his own shit. Yep. Yep, Connie. Yep. So, thank you, Mrs. Tom. Thank you. Yeah, guys, hit the thumbs up. Um, yeah. So I thought this was good enough news to let y'all know. It's gonna be fun. It's still gonna be just as interesting, but we are not added to this. Myself, Robbie, Bruce, Marla, and Patty are not added to this case. Bruce, look at messages. I had to go back and speed. Marla, I was going to actually message you, and I said if she gets on here, I'll see her in the chat. Surprise, surprise! I didn't even tell Robbie. Mother of birds, winners, winners, chicken. Thank you for your $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Yeah, but Robbie was guessing, and I was like, get on the live. Get on the live. Triggered Andy, Kendra praying for your health on the deal. Oh, thank you so much, Triggered Andy. Thank you. Yeah, so this is really good news. And I went inside because Gabe had come back from lunch, and he actually has the rest of the day. Well, actually, when was this? No, it's already 5 o'clock, so it's not the rest of the day off. He's actually done. Because he had come back earlier for lunch. So, yeah. Anyway, he came back and he went inside because his boots were all wet and stuff. So he took a shower. And I'm like, hey, he's like, what? I'm like, good news. He goes, yeah, what's that? I said, we're not added to the case. He's like, right on. He goes, man, when's that idiot gonna learn? So Gabe's happy. It's all good. Bernadette Clifton, 999 super chat. Thank you. I was secretly listening at work. Great news. Thank you, Bernadette.
Who were
Shall
the
I
six
talk
he was
lower?
trying to add?
What?
Who were the six? It was you, Bruce, Marla, Patty.
It was me, Robbie, Bruce, Patty, Marla, and who is the sixth? Hold on. Who is the sixth one? Is this guy Steve? I don't even know. Hold on. Let me go back to it. It'll tell me. It'll take forever to find this. Hold on. Doc, what?
MLS.
Oh, yes, MLS. Yeah. So MLS should be happy too, like, but he probably thought as well, like, there's no way, and it's just good to hear, that Amanda Mario's going to be at. Timmy's an idiot. He's an absolute idiot. He's going to lose this case. He has no evidence. He has nothing to prove torture's interference or, interference with business
Hello?
relationships. He has nothing to prove any of that.
Hello?
He can't
Hello.
prove defamation.
Can
Hello?
anyone hear me?
Yes. The case is a freaking
Can you
joke.
guys hear me?
It was created for content. All of this is for content.
That's my dog who's barking. They're getting dinner.
Yeah, he's probably really pissed off. But you know what? It's funny because he always backtracks right before, and I guess he knew it was coming. Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. You can't take me to court for my opinions. You can't take me to court for proving truth. And I mean, you could take me, but you're not going to win it. So have fun with that, and you guys can just keep begging for money from your fans for your content, because basically what they're doing, he's done all this and it's all for content, right? So they're paying for the content that they're watching, absolutely, without a doubt. Okay, but it's also frivolous stuff. Oh please, they're gonna twist this like it's a brand new dance. Oh, I'm sure, I'm absolutely sure, but the facts are the facts. That's the order, and anybody can go and look at it. If you want it, I will personally email you the PDF file for this case. It's public record. So, that's fine. Yes, we do. We absolutely do. We love Ray Bone Crusher.
100%.
Ray,
Thank you, Robbie, for saying that. I did go because people told me about a video of Ray's from yesterday. I did go and watch it, and I felt really bad that he felt that way, and I just want all of you to know. The other night, people were timed out. Whether people see it timed out or not, they were. Okay. And I do want you to know that I knew what was going on. And in a sense, I had to let it play out. Okay. That will not happen again. People can have their opinion. Lady Veteran towards Robbie computer. I'm gonna $50 super chat for Robbie's computer.
Good.
Oh my gosh, the motion will be denied. Ha ha ha. Yes, I'm behind. Oh my god. Yeah.
we lost Lisa.
Hey guys, I gotta jump in the shower, but I love you all, and I'll see you guys on Get Swamped at 8 p.m.
Hello.
Hello?
I think
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know
if you can hear me. Do you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Anyhow, now I forgot what I was saying. Oh, so I just.
All right, I'm going. Bye. I got to get in the shower.
Bye.
Bye. Love you all. God bless prayers, and I'll see you tonight. Get Swamped, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Florida Time, Disney Time, whichever way you want to look at it. Ta-ta for now.
He's right here. Happy anniversary, Ray. Can y'all hear me? Tori, can you hear me?
I can.
Oh, you can. I don't know why people are saying they can't hear me.
Happy anniversary, Ray.
Happy anniversary. So what I was saying was I did see the video, and I want everybody here to know that you are able to voice your opinions here. Okay. The only thing we ask is that it doesn't get extremely rude and like the fighting in the chat. The other night it was asked to stop, and it was not towards one person per se. It was towards everybody to stop because it was too much. I did know what was going on, but for reasons I had to let it play out. It will not happen again. Okay? No one is going to come in and disrupt this chat again like that. And I just want you to know there's no one who is not welcome here. Ray amongst all, Ray is absolutely welcome in my chat, and he's welcome to say and have his opinions in my chat. And all of you, and I'm just gonna let you know this one thing more. No one is worth less than $1. Like, there is no money that you can send me in a super chat or PayPal or whatever it may be that is more important than all of you. And I hope you understand that. I do not ask for money. And I will not take someone throwing money at me to disregard anybody's feelings. And if people felt that way the other night, I apologize, because that's not why what happened was. There was timeouts. There was. But that's not why it was allowed. It was allowed so it could be seen and understood. You know what I mean? Like, and now we know. So, I want you all to know that you guys are worth more. Your opinions matter. It does not. No dollar, no super chat is worth more than all of you to me. 6 months ago, I mean, we have a lot of new viewers because it's a topic that a lot of people felt passionate about, right? Prior to that, I've been monetized for a long time, and it would take 2 to 3 months for me to even, get enough in the YouTube, because we barely got super chats at all, So it takes 2 to 3 months for it to equal a certain amount before I could even get like a YouTube check. So, I mean, this is definitely new. It's good, but trust me, I've been doing this long enough where it wasn't because of the money that I was doing it. And I still have not asked for a dime just because, okay, there's dollars in there now that I am getting something every month now, you know? But I want you all to know, I don't want anybody to feel that if they're not in my chat, I'll be gifted. No, I don't care about that. Not only is that not really so, that's not true. But I if it were, then I don't want the money. You know what I'm saying? I will not take money if it's hurting someone's feeling, or I just can't do that. And so it broke my heart that Ray felt that way, and I appreciate his support, and I appreciate him wanting to back out so we could, whether it's our income, or you know what I mean. But I don't want him to. That's not. No, I want him here, and I want him to be able to speak his mind and feel comfortable when he's here. And that goes for everybody. Hi, Ray. Don't make me cry. Thank you for being here, Ray. And I wish you and your wife the most amazing day. I know it's like probably halfway over for you guys. I hope you have an amazing dinner, because Gabe is not getting a porterhouse steak today. But yeah, so I hope you all hear what I say. And I did email Ray, and I said pretty much all that. And I'm glad to see he's here. So awesome. But I hope you guys know all that. He just got here? Hold on. What did he say? Didn't know you want. Yeah, I didn't leave it enough time, because usually, like, if I set it up and I leave it like a half an hour's worth of time, everybody will get a notification that we are going to be coming on in a half an hour. But I didn't give it that. There was no time. I just knew Robbie was doing this, and he was running around, and I figured, big news is big news, right? Y'all got to know. We were not added. It was denied. Denied. We are not added to the case. Robbie, Marla, me, Patty, Bruce. We are not added to the case. Yep. Oh, you just finished your steak? How was it? What are you saying, Tori? Just keep
Did you
going.
ever watch The Simpsons?
I did not. I wasn't a Simpsons fan.
There's a kid on there, and when he laughs, that's how he laughs. He goes,
Oh yeah. So this is pretty great, guys. Marsha! Hello. Marsha, have you been here the whole time? Do you know what's going on? You know what the good news is? Oh, Jern's been what? Blindsided. No depo for Lisa. Oh, we need to do a mock one for us. That does not mean I won't get depoed. That doesn't mean I won't get depoed. But it means I am not part of the case. Which, for them to depo me is a joke. Denied, dewormed, debunked, everything. Oh, and I was reading some of the comments on one of the past 2 videos that we did. I like the word germisms. Who said it? Raise your hand if you said it. Germisms. Germ law. I always say germ law, or germ this, or germisms. I like that. What do you think? Yeah, it says huge news, big venture, new business ventures. I'm like, yeah, I got bigger news over here. Thank you very much. So not only was the amendment denied to add everybody to the case, we also had that bashing video of his removed from YouTube. And trust me, they investigated it, because all the reports came in that night. And how long ago was that? So they've been investigating it, and they removed it. So that's giddy. I don't know, was it me? Oh my God, I got the Strictly card de-germed. Like that. I got some really cool pictures too. Want to say, Tori? Did you see the email that I sent you?
I did.
Wasn't those cools? Cools. Did you hear that? Cools.
Yes.
They were cool. I got to show you some pictures of here. We'll stop that screen. Sherwin, ask away. Ooh, dream weaver. My voice is shot. Con man, Jerry Jones. Let's see. What about JH post with all your games records? Well, the post that has those files in it or whatever, the files are removed. And if he puts them up again, Dropbox will remove them again. So those are removed. I told you guys, people are working in the background. Which video was removed? The video with them trashing me and Gabe and calling me a scammer and whatever. The one with Megan's probably still in the investigation because it was after that. Really, Stephanie? Sorry. Yeah, that was removed. There was a lot of reports on that. Yep. See, guys, I don't tell everything that's going on. I kind of give you an idea, and when it happens, it happens. I think you should wear your sexy lace nose and cook game a hot meal and some whipped cream. Oh my goodness, possibly. Yes, indeed, peeps are working in the back. Yep, and they're working on every platform. So let's get ready to rumble. Miss Begging Megan thinks that nothing will be removed from Rumble. Put it this way. When you're talking about cyber stalking and cyberbullying and federal statutes, Rumble don't want to have anything to do with that. Just saying. And their legal team is pretty cool. He bought 2 condos on the beach. With whose money? I thought he was broke. I thought he wasn't rich. I thought he only makes $28,000 a year. What? Why did he buy 2 condos on the beach?
If everybody sends me $2, I'll be able to pay my bills.
Tori, can you make sure Lisa sees my comment a bit ago? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm scrolling up. I upset German. The 2 girls went on vacation. Lisa, read my comment, please. DRD. Let me scroll. I'm losing my voice. I think you should wear your. I did. I said it. Okay, Mike. Where's Mike? What's Mike's comment? How far up is it? Uh-oh. Today's a good day. I must have skipped it. Hang on, let me go back. Sorry, Mike. He made a video of it. Christine, what's happening? What's happening is that amended complaint to add all 6 new people to the case has been denied. So myself, Robbie, Marla, Patty, MLS, and Bruce are not added to this case and will not be added to this case. It's been denied. Oh no, how many people walking on the beach? Is he having problems? I don't know. I did not watch this video. I reported Coop and that tit for defamatory comments she made today. I don't watch Coop and them. I just figured they're riding that milky train and, you know, it's only going to last so long.
Mike, I'm not seeing your message.
Kimberly, yeah, I didn't see it either, Mike. I'm sorry. You can retype it though. What in the heck is going on? I just woke up. You just woke up. Well, Kim, we have been the motion to add 6 new defendants, including me and Robbie, has been denied. So we are not part of the case. In case you just missed me saying it 2 minutes ago. He's a businessman, and we may not like it, but he's a businessman, so he knows how to do business. He's broke though. How is he buying 2 condos? How, you know? I don't know. Where's Deanna lately? She's not in any videos I watch. I don't know. Don't know. $75 to $100 for $5 piece of silver. You know he's cashing up. Yep, it's he is lying to people. It's not possible. Um, it's not possible that he's broke and has no money and needs money for lawyers' fees from his fans when he's buying condos on the beach. If that's what's in his new video. I didn't watch it. I'm going by what the chat's saying. If that's what he did, he's absolutely lying to his fans by saying he needs money for his lawsuits. Started with John German, that badge made, and then digressed. I wouldn't be surprised if Germ told him to have John on there. I wouldn't have been on that channel though, but you know, that's okay. You want to get your story out, you get it out to both sides. It's all about giving people information that is necessary, and people make up their own minds. You know what I mean? But he is the grifter. That's why he had John on there. I've met John. John is really cool. I believe him to be an absolute honest guy. Okay, Mike, there it is. Lisa, I just want to apologize for my hostile actions towards the manipulator the other night. I have personal issues with him. That's fine, Mike. You don't have to apologize. I get it. Thank you very much, but you don't have to apologize to me. I know that he's upset a lot of people, and I know it appeared that or at least I could say it appeared that I was letting it go on, but it had nothing to do with money. It actually had it. I was watching what was going on purpose, and there's a reason for that. So it will not happen again. Um, but you know, I still don't have answers because it's still kind of like what the hell. But I had to see what was going on for specific reasons. So I'm 10 minutes behind, but you have worked for the super chat. Oh, thank you, my mama. Going to the beginning. Alrighty, Kasky. Hello. I know people. I didn't have the intro, whatever, the notification set up. Absolutely, we love you, Rainbow. As a matter of fact, you know what? Just because it's such a freaking fabulous day, I am going to do a giveaway. How about that? How about that? Y'all want a giveaway right now? I say let's do a giveaway right freaking now. Hold on. It is a fabulous freaking day. And not only that, I'm going to do a bigger... all right. You guys are going to have to type this in. It might be a little long, but you're going to have to type it in. What can we give away? What can we give away? Let's see. It's a long one, guys. But let's figure out what we're going to give away today. No goals needed. We are giving away. Let's see. How about petrified wood? This piece of petrified wood I have in my hand is worth $40 to $50. And I'm going to give it away to whoever wins. Type in hashtag We Love Ray Bone Crusher. And there you go, guys. You got it. And I'm going to give away this nice chunk of petrified wood. Get them in there, guys. We love Ray Bone Crusher. I am so excited. Today is such a fabulous freaking day.
You know, Marsha's going to try to win that. She has a thing about wood.
I know. It's all good. We love Ray Bone Crusher.
Ray can put it in about himself, too.
Yes, he can. Miyagi, get yours in there.
Oh, I had a hiccup.
Such a fabulous day, guys. Every time I see that name. He did, he got it. Cool. Ooh, dream weaver. So Tori, how was your day?
Busy.
Yeah. I called Tori.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing? You getting off work? She's like, kind of sorta. I'm like, get on my live. She's like, what? I'm like, get on my live. And I had to wake Robert. He's like, what is it? What is it? I'm like, I'm not telling you. Get on the live.
Shut up and get on the live.
So, I wanted to talk because we were talking about it earlier, way earlier, and then I was on the phone with someone and it was like ding ding ding, something just came in. I'm like, what? And I went and I looked and I'm like, oh, is that what I think it says? Yes. So yes, yes. I'm like, I was suggested go live. I'm like, okay, bye. Hashtag denied. You know what? We're gonna do another giveaway just for that. Thank you, Evil Jeff. Everybody thank Evil Jeff for doing that because we are going to do a giveaway for that. We're gonna have another giveaway after this. It is going to be wait, should I really? Okay. It is going to be Tori might hate me if she doesn't win that. Hold on. Another episode. I have lots of pieces of episode here. Another piece of episode. No, where did I put the other one? Oh, right there. Okay. So we got the petrified wood for this one, and the next one is going to be a large piece of epidote. So let's check this out. Let's see how many we got so far. How many are entered? Everybody needs to enter. 138. Nice, nice. We will do this. It is 6:13 right now. We'll give it another minute, and I don't know where it's at, so we'll do it 6:15. We will hit draw. So get that in there, guys. Hashtag we love Ray Bone Crusher. Hi, Victoria.
I get the
So
hiccup.
North Florida is more than likely going to have a big ice storm. Really? An ice storm?
Shoot, they're talking about the white stuff here again on Tuesday.
Funko Pops, DVG. Oh my god. Oh my god, Funko Pops. An ice storm on Tuesday?
No, we're supposed to get the white fluffy stuff.
On Tuesday?
What?
On Tuesday?
Yeah.
Oh wow. How much of Australia loves Ray? Nice. Thank you, Hamo Chick. Whoop, whoop. Arctic Blast. Oh my goodness. Why didn't someone wake me up for the live?
Who's that?
Sorry. Yeah, it's surprise live. I wasn't. Trust me, I was surprised. I actually didn't think. As a matter of fact, Robbie and I were talking earlier, and he goes, "Well, it's almost, it's Friday." So I'm like, "Yeah, but it's been this long. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean he's gonna answer because it's Friday." I was shocked that he answered it. It's like, wow. So Robbie had his little intuitive stuff happening. Alrighty, it is 6:15. Let's get this draw going. Ready? 146 entries. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. See who's gonna get it. Whoop whoop. I am so excited. Who's gonna get it? Joey's first fan. Wow, I haven't seen that name. Congratulations, Joey. So now, well, it's Joey's first fan, so I don't know if you're Joey or not. Awesome. Congratulations. What you need to do is you need to send me via email your name and your address where I could ship your prize to. And the email would be 2leespod@gmail.com. And we'll get that out to you. Awesome. Congrats. All right, so we're gonna do another one, right? And this one is simple. Is it showing? There you go, guys. Get that hashtag in. Hashtag denied for giveaway number 2. Get it in there. You're going to have to re-enter, guys. Thank you, Bonnie, for posting the email. Whoop, whoop. That is awesome. Okay, so Joey, let me just, I got to write this down. Who gets what?
Oh, I got gummit.
You okay, Tori?
Nope, I got the hiccups.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. Doubt.
Oh, people that in the US that drive through areas where they have tolls,
Uh-huh.
do not click the links in the emails you get saying you owe a toll. Topher got one today.
Topher.
The boy does not have a driver's license nor a vehicle.
Joey gifted the petrified wood to Ray. Awesome. Awesome. Very cool. I actually have a package going out. That is awesome. Cool. Thank you so much, Joey. Random acts of kindness. Absolute happy anniversary, Ray. I got it. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Ray. Sweet. Very cool. Very cool. All right. That's awesome. 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 I can't believe they sent one to. That's crazy. Topher. Yeah, when you get something like that, they'll usually send it via mail, not email. Regular mail, you know?
Yep.
Denied, debunked, degermed, degerminated. Awesome. That's a cool piece of petrified wood, too, Ray. Sweet. Yeah, Triggered Andy. Joey, you're awesome. Thank you, Triggered Andy. I get a bill from what? I'm going to Depot Lisa on how she cannot say hi to Spade. Did I say hi to you? I did say hi. Hello. Got a bill from UPS from December. Oh, wow. Get your hashtags in, guys. Hashtag denied. Who kissing Germ for Valentine's Day? Ooh, Darwin. What's up, Darwin? You're funny. MMG. She'd be the only one, and probably not because she wanted to, from what I gather. That's crazy. That's so crazy. What a great day. Hey, Tank Girl. Jennifer, this community is awesome. $2 super chat. Thank you, Jen. Tammy B, $5 denied. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You guys are funny. Let's get those hashtags in. Saying I was removed from group chats, too. Eh. Also, in case you will. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine that tongue? Oh God, Victoria, that's not even funny. Ew. Ugh.
I think I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
I know. Guys, I'm visual. That was bad. January 5th it was taken down. Was that it? Yes, it was. YouTube removed it. Denied. Triggered Nancy. Storage Brat, hey. Oh my god, this is so fun. That was so gross. Thank you for that, Victoria. Thank you.
So appreciated.
Gross. Well, you know what's funny? That did not give me those tingle things. You know what I mean? The buzzing. Yeah. Ah, Pebs. Thank you. Love you guys. Pebs is awesome. Thank you so much. Denied. My heart is happy for you all. Thank you, Katie. Thank you very much. It would be like imagining. Oh, it went flying. Cow tongue is shit. Oh, ew. That would be like imagining a water buffalo tongue. Oh my god, look at you guys. Cancel, clear, cancel, clear to get to the image out of my head. Yeah, right? La 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 la. I can't even do that with the tongue. It's just gonna remind me. Gosh. I'm trying to eat chili. What just came in? What's up? Rosie. And Dunlop, thank you so much for $5 super chat.
Whoop, whoop.
The amended complaint to add 6 new people, including myself, Robbie, and Bruce, and Marla, and Patty, and MLS, to be added to the case has been denied. So, good news, big news. In your grocery store and see a cow tongue, you know what you're all going to be thinking. Not me. I avoid that. I don't even look. Read my last comment. Let's say, boom. Let me say, dream weaver. I'm looking. The chat's going fast. Oh my goodness, how far? There it is. It's a great day to be alive. Debunking once again all OG Jeremy's lies. All of Jeremy's lies. So weed, germ tons. Oh, what? Oh my god, they had to say that? Like what? What? Oh my gosh. Hashtag denied. That is correct. It only needs to be entered one time to be in the giveaway. So you mean he lied about the dates you were getting depoted? Have mercy. I think that was his plan. But Germ's plan fails, so yeah, interesting. So yeah, so this doesn't necessarily mean we won't be depoted. But it means we're not added to the case. So how the depots play out is to be determined. Let's just say that. Demented Martha cackling. I don't think I could do it. I did it once. I don't think I could do it again. And I really don't want to.
And I just don't want to.
And I just don't want to. Hello. Here's to you, Lisa. Denied. Thank you. Thank you. Please, that guy needs to go. I'll say it again. Germ spews more BS than Versal Fertilizer Factory. To be honest, this was not a surprise to me. It would have surprised me if you guys got added. True. Very true. I would have been completely surprised. But, we're denied. So that's fabulous, too. But big news. A lot of people believe that it was a possibility. Hey, it is a possibility, because you could add people to court cases. So it's definitely a possibility. I sound better today. Thank you, Tina.
I think she feels better today.
Yeah, I feel better today. Because my cousin's home. Last I knew, I have not heard anything today yet. So, and then this is all good news. So, yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm happy. I'm in a good mood. Things are good. To wake up from a nap. Thank you, Silverheart. And Ray came and after yesterday, that warms my heart too. So, whoop whoop. How's your leg doing? Wonder who's gonna run the condos. I don't know. I just if that I don't know. Lisa, go is Kendra. Love your happy voice. Thank you, Babs. Um, sing happy anniversary to Ray. My spelling sucks. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. I can't do that. Do you? Uh, this case is about the signs. They cannot go fishing in your depot to get ideas of content or evidence. Exactly, Marcia. Exactly. It's always been about those dang signs. He wanted a reason to sue them, and I mean, he actually spoke about them not being able to pay for an attorney because there's going to be, uh, all kinds of fees they're going to have to pay up front, and they don't have it, and blah blah blah. I mean, he really thought this case was a winner. Now he's just trying to hold on to it because he's built it up so much. Now he's built it up to a point where he is going to look like the absolute fool that he is. So, the good thing in what the order says is the judge is recognizing what's happening. He's recognizing because he said like little comments based on the way this case is going, and he's throwing little comments out there. He sees what's happening, what's going on. So he's basically putting it back down to the main complaint, and that's good. That's a good thing. Quite shocking compared to like all the denials that have been happening. But if you look back at the denials, it's like he denied two things now because they're moot, right? So even though one of the motions were denied, which is about Jeremy being able to film in the depots, it was denied because it was moot because he's not allowing it to be filmed anyway, and the courtroom in a federal court case cannot be filmed. Which I guess Jeremy's the fool for filing it in federal court, right? Because that just means that he wasn't going to be able to film in court anyway. I bet you he didn't know that. Jeremy doesn't seem to think about things until after. Like, buying a house in swampland, doesn't get a survey on property before he buys it, yeah, he's got a history of that. But, hey, as we all do, we live and we learn, right? He just seems to be a know-it-all and learns after the fact.
Did
all
he
the
think
time.
He would be an exception to the rule?
I don't know, man. You'd think at his age he would learn not to do those kind of things, but I don't know. So I don't know, Marsha. I'm not sure. I guess it's in his video for today. It says huge news. Sorry, I think my news is bigger. I bet you he added huge news to his title. Did anybody watch it yet? I guess so. They're saying he's buying property. Now he buys property on Hurricane Ground Zero. Yeah, that's kind of foolish, but I bet you he got it at a decent price. I think he just wanted to say he had to take it to the federal level. You know what? I think you're right, Ray. I think you're right, but it was kind of foolish of him. But I believe he thought that he was going to win it and never thought that it would be fought. Michelle's a fighter, and she would fight it on her own. Now, the thing is lots of people don't know specific ways of, fighting in court. Lots of people don't know. And when you're in federal court and you're having such big, like doing it pro se, there's time frames, there's deadlines, there's this, there's that, and she needed an attorney, a good attorney to know how and what she can fight with the rules and the legalities of certain things and statutes and things like that. So, and the rules of proper procedure and stuff. And Shockett is just all over the place. And I believe that he got away with it because of that, because, she didn't know. I mean, how do you get the case, the protection order case? How do you even get that in Ohio? Where is the jurisdiction there? There is none. So, he thought he was going to get away with it. And now it's a way bigger deal than he thought it was going to be. So, in Cedar Key, condos survived the hurricane, so not a bad investment. Cedar Key will rebuild, so he will make money from them. Oh, I'm sure. But my question is, how did he pay for all that since he's broke and has no money? And, hey, let him keep building. What happens when, he's in lawsuits? Oh, keep building, Jerm. Keep building. Lisa, have you drawn the winner? Oh, not undenied yet. No, I have not.
She doesn't love
All
us
right. What?
I said you didn't love us enough.
No, I do. Oh, dang. We got 173 entries. All right, so it's 6:31. It's 6:33. We'll give you the extra minute. We're going to draw this. So, guys, if you haven't yet, there's 173 entries in this one. If you have not, type in hashtag denied to get into this giveaway entry. Well, sorry for the residents of the town where you purchased the property. Take notes just to stay away from. Yeah, right? Yeah, he's asking for money to pay his bills, pay his legal fees, and I think that's sad. How on earth can you literally sit there and say you're buying condos while you're asking for money from your fans to pay your legal fees? Loan or not, he still has to have money to go into it. It's ridiculous. Broke people don't get rich, a rich investor perhaps. Either way, if his business is involved with it while he's in a lawsuit, he's a dumbass. He can't cover his ass with this. Fans don't think it's wrong. Well, it is wrong. Hey, Stacy. Hey, one for Martha. What? Hold on. One for Martha, one for him. She ain't that crazy. Has anyone heard him cry corrupt judge yet? Nope, not yet. He might leave it to Megan for that. What a fool. What a fool. Are the fans paying for the 2 condos? Well, they paid for something. They're paying for something. You know? And that's sad. Sure, I gotta pee. Oh, okay. What time is it? 6:33. Here we go. Ready? We have 181 entered in this one. Wow. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Who's it gonna be? Who is it going to be? Let's see. Let's see. Hey, girl. Kim, Maple, Rachel. We outside. First time here, they said. Awesome. Wow. Congratulations, we outside. You got yourself a nice crystal epidote chunk. So congratulations. Congratulations. That's awesome. First time here. First time catching a live, they said. Congratulations. Whoop whoop. How do you qualify for a mortgage while involved in a federal lawsuit? Well, I'm not sure that they would know that. I mean, it all depends. I can't say how he does the things that he does. I just think that it's pretty shitty for him to cry poverty and needing all. Thank you, Bonnie. Yes, we outside. Just email me your name and shipping address, and I can get it out to you. He's hiding stuff under his businesses, which is fine. I'm sure it's under his business too. If in fact he already bought it, or perhaps he's not bought it yet. Who knows? But hiding it under his business isn't gonna work. So why? Because the property he's on is owned by that business that he's harassing Michelle from. He's got the cameras on. And he's harassing Michelle from. I mean, it's just a whole bunch of stuff involved. Rigged because I did not win. It's not rigged. Hey, G. Louise. My banner is not up. Oh, I'm sorry. I always forget my banner all the time. No, he's bought it and already setting it up. Oh, okay. Cool. Very cool. Hey, Joy. Rigged. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm sorry, guys. Just generates. I can go back to doing the numbers if you want. Then him deny at least it. Oh, not add to the lawsuit. Thank you, Scampy. Beginner's luck. Wow, so you both won And it's your first live for both of you. That's awesome. Welcome. See we outside comment. Give to Michelle. All right. Tell Ray he got wood. Bill. Anyone who spent time watching what the hell's contributed to his wealth increase. He once had fun and informative videos. The important thing now is to flip his viewers and grow this side. Yeah, just open your eyes. They just need to open their eyes and let them see what's happening. And outside wants, okay, I got it. It's going to Michelle. Thank you, outside. That is amazing. Thank you. Again, random acts of kindness. All right, left out. MP. Sweet. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for that. That's awesome. Whoops. Just knocked something over. That is absolutely freaking fabulous. Facebook is saying that you got served. Got served what? I think to be served, you have to be handed something. I don't know. Thank you. I always watch you on repeat when I drive to work. Hey, Lily. He has access to a lot of storage unit identities. Yeah, we've got a couple of those identities, by the way. Maybe both them find new victims. Yeah, well, that's just it. It's kind of scary at the same time. I feel bad for the people of Cedar Key. They have no idea who this person is, you know? Maybe he'll find a new neighbor to harass and leave Michelle. He always, wherever he goes, he has a problem with people, so it's almost inevitable. You know? Got served good news and a good day. That is true. That is absolutely true, Dreamweaver. Isn't that MLS realtors can look for a sold bought property? Yeah, but it may not be listed. Is he doing identity fraud now too? Oh, I don't know about that. You know, I did see someone say something about hearsay in a comment, and that didn't you? Was it a comment or was it a Facebook screenshot that I saw? Didn't you have hearsay in regards to Lloyd and the money stolen from? No, no, that is not hearsay. I actually have a recording of the conversation between me and the people at AmVets where Lloyd did steal money from. Didn't you say that Jeremy embezzled blah, blah, blah? No, I said it is alleged. And I also mentioned how I spoke to the people there to find out what was true about that. And what they did say is that they will not deny anything, but they're not going to tell us anything. So that's fine. And other people called and found out that he will never be hired again. And what I did find out was that he registered an organization name the same, except for one little word, as Skyview. And that's questionable. Signed it. His signature's on it. So who knows what he's hiding in his little sealed documents that, yes, the court can look at. So that's not hearsay. It's actually vetted information. And that's exactly what I said it was. Told you what I knew. He just bought the condos hoping for another hurricane for insurance. Probably. The former mayor of Cedar Key will be thrilled to welcome Jerem to the island. Yeah, well, he'll have to find out the same way everybody else did. I doubt if he's really handing the channel over to them. Oh, to whom? What do you mean? What did I miss? Silverheart said what? Handing the channel over to whom? I know, shout out to Christian and Patience. Bought so he can leave right after he loses from court scares me a setup for the two. Well, I think that was just for the day. I don't believe he's handing it over. However, what he does do is all his employees that work for him are liable under certain instances for doing his dirty work, I guess. He called it in his depot. He does have people do stuff for him. Travis is one of them. Wes, even, he claims he never spoke to Wes, but yet he spoke to Wes when Wes left the street and went over to the post office. And before George even got there, he spoke to Jeremy. And Jeremy claimed even months later that he did not speak to him, so that was a lie. Then Wes went into the chat and said people were thanking him, and he says, well, thank you. He goes, Jeremy needed a complaint. What the hell does that mean? So, I don't know. Yeah, it was a joke while in the boat. But the thing is that Patience and Christian are known to have worked for him for a long time. Patience and Christian were also people who put affidavits in the Mallory and Raby case. Yeah, whoever's working for him falls under the stuff that him and his company is doing. So, based on the fact that he blamed Deanna for things in the depot, he blamed George for lots of things in the depot. So they're obviously doing work for him in regards to the case, right? George is falsifying videos of turtles saying it came from a sanctuary. That's a lie. She's also driving around filming. She's also calling 911 because someone is at a certain spot. And, they're all involved. All his employees are involved with everything that he's done. Every employee. So he's not really smart. But he also says that they're not employees. Yet at the same time, George calls them employees. And then he does a video saying how, now, whether this was on Tugs or I'm not really sure, but he did state on video that he's responsible for them. For Patience, Christian, their child, George, Deanna. So, they both do research. Well, they need to go to school and learn how to do research because it's bullshit. Plausible deniability. Yeah, he's actually making it look like he didn't do it, they did. Where's the evidence for this? Oh, I don't know. If it's wrong, that's because George did it. Clearly in his depot. And then he threw something to Deanna too. I'm like, see, he is gonna get out of it scot-free. And the thing is like, do they have the money to do that? Because everything that George has done, she could be sued on her own. Not with Jeremy, but a suit against just her. And she can lose her house. And he don't care. Maybe that's why she's staying with him. After the courts, though, he doesn't need her. You don't think he's gonna find somebody else over there? Please. This guy is a piece of work. And clearly shows signs of being like the worst narcissist ever. But again, I'm not a doctor. This is all my opinion. So I said that he was responsible for them when he went to Ohio to file court order protection. Yeah, well, did they file court order protection? The property is listed on Zillow. What, the 70 acres? Yeah, for an astronomical amount, which he knows he's not going to get. Unless someone like him comes into town and wants to buy it. And it was filthy. Yeah, the ranch is filthy. You can see that in this video. And now that, the other ones talk about Tube Town number 2. I don't think that'll last. Email I sent you, just thought food for thought. Today? Or last night? I'm going to be going over all, guys, I do see the email, and I'm going to be going over all of them. They're still, they're unorganized because I'm still having to respond to them. Don't think I haven't. I've printed out a lot too. Who would buy it? He said it was a swampland. Otter Creek was a horrible place to live. Um, he would think that he would think that it's a horrible place to live for him because that's who he is. He's the one that makes it horrible. Everybody there loves living there. They love their private area and stuff that I've talked to. He's the problem in that town. Yep, he did say he's responsible for all his employees, but then says, oh, they're independent contractors. And if he says independent contractors, and she says employees, oh, he's got to correct her. No, he's got employees. You'd be crazy one. I know. That's the other thing he did. He has portrayed this town as like the worst place in the world to live. I'm like the butter wanting 2-1. Jennifer. 3 hurricanes in a row hit Cedar Creek. Yep. And that's not normal. It is not normal. For a hurricane to come up one side of the coast is, but where it's going to land and hit, I don't know. A lot of times you're going to feel something if it's coming up the coast. But it did hit that area hard twice in a row for sure. When was the third one? That would have been the first one, right? But was it 3? Like this year? Oh, it's definitely strange weather. I can't believe how cold it is here. 4 hurricanes destroyed over 80% of clams eaten come from Cedar Creek. Yep. His Ohio property is beautiful, but the house has a weird look. It does, right, Victoria? Very strange. That would have made me not want to buy that. Because it's just very strange. Pushing a page for independent contract, but also says they have weekends off, which makes them employees. Yep. He's saying it. He's saying that they're independent contractors for a reason. But on paper, who knows? He may say the same thing on paper. Why? Because he's trying to get... He has an issue with taxes and all that stuff. I mean, when he was being researched 2 years ago, I know that there was an issue, and it literally looked like they're just waiting for him to screw up. And that's when he kept talking about having an accountant. Remember, he kept mentioning his accountant, his accountant, his accountant. So, Cedar Keys has the worst internet. I hope it cuts out on everyone. Every whatnot, every eBay, everyone. So right, you're funny. Bye, Bill P. Anyway, Tori, you there?
Yep. Yep. Just hanging out.
You okay?
Yeah.
I said, well, you have a headache? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's this weather because our weather's constantly changing right now.
Yeah. It's cold and it's hot. It was actually Tori fell asleep. We outside said. Did you fall asleep, Tori?
Nah. I'm just trying to get rid of this head. Feels like someone's playing a drum set in my head.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It happens.
What is the next court thing we're waiting on now? I guess the orders that the judge said that he's because he said he was going to do separate orders. So we get to see those, and then but he basically said what it was. Then we're waiting to find out what's going to happen with the protection order case in Ohio, because Jeremy filed contempt of courts on that. We do know that the judge is going to find out other things once that comes in. And then we'll see what happens with that. And then there is for the thumbnails case, they're trying to have a hearing on it, which is set for February 5th. But the case is dismissed. And so it's a closed case that they're trying to have a hearing on. And the invasion case, I don't remember what the deets are on that. I haven't looked at that in a bit. Have you ever tried peppermint oil on your forehead and temples? Not too close to your eyes, it will burn.
I have not.
No, Thomas Collins doesn't live in Cedar Key. He said his auctioneer's license covers his employees. Surely it would be different for freelancers. That would be correct, but it doesn't cover his employees.
Doesn't for anyone else in the world.
Lisa talks to us and interacts with us and sees us as, whoops, who are flying by.
Individuals.
And
No,
we only see super chats. Yeah. You know, it's so funny. They want to talk about what my channel brings in, right? As far as super chats and stuff go. Why aren't they looking at their own? Rebellion Freedom. I didn't see you. Hold on. Avoid the drama. Yep. Did you get my message about the crystal for Kendra? No, I did not. What was denied? The the leave to amend, adding the 6 people, including me, Robbie, Marla, MLS, Patty, and Bruce, was denied. So we are not defendants in the case. We never were, and we are not, and we won't. We will not be. Yep, Lana. Guys are so funny. So that was good news today, right, guys? Right, guys?
Yeah.
420 watching. Bruce, you're funny. Wait, are they employees or independent contractors? He uses terms when it's only convenient. You are right. Right, Tank Girl? I agree. Well, Jerem was already told by a Whatnot rep that only he and Christian can run auctions on Whatnot. Yeah, so why is he... Did Guapo have to go to court today? What was the day he had to go to court? It was the 17th, right? Today, I think. Yeah, now that you said that, I think so. Oh, it's next week, Brenda says. 21st. Okay. Yeah, I think he's just gonna go into court. He's gonna get to speak, and he's gonna be telling them either how it happened, what he's doing, and what's going on. And they're gonna say, okay, they might say come back, and when it's over, and or just prove that you took the course, and you know what I mean. I don't think it's that big of a deal in the court. However, you know, to him it is. It's time. It's you know, it's it's a bullshit. Jeremy's just messing with his life, and he knows it. And but that's okay because him getting the license offers him a lot more to do in his business. So it's great. All it did was force him to get the license, which it'll work for him. He'll make it work for himself, you know. So at least I can tell you why he calls them independent contractors. I was one for 2 years. One, because they don't have to pay taxes on them, correct? Because he doesn't have to pay Social Security, correct? That's absolutely correct. So true that Jerem was coming to Ohio next week. Oh,
He can go sulk in Ohio.
yeah, I don't know. Oh, I think he was talking on AA about that because he said something about being depot or me being depot, and he's going to be in Ohio when the depot happens or whatever. I don't know. Who knows? I don't think it's going to happen. Not when he thinks it is, anyway. I want money for. No, I'm going back. I'm going back. I'm going back. I'm going back. I sent $25 via PayPal to buy her a healing crystal. I paid via copy of it. Oh, okay. Cool, Silverheart. Thank you. I will get her one. I'm not gonna give her something I already have. Well, actually, I have something here. We'll see. I know what Kendra likes, so if not, I'll get her something else. Thank you, Silverheart. Very sweet and very kind of you. Yep, you're right, Christy. He doesn't have to do that either. Rob was chatting about it. Yeah, somebody also asked Rob about pooping in buckets, and he said he did. I was like, oh my god. He did, in fact, poop in buckets at Jeremy's house. Thank you, White Endo. I agree. Absolutely, Rebellion. Absolutely. He's screwing up his eternal life. Yep. Amazing. Yeah, someone actually snagged a picture. We showed it on here last week. Him with his bucket. When the right mind is going to enjoy the view from Jerem's no condo, that view is it. I don't know. What? Hold on. One sec, guys. I got a message. Pay the kindness forward to her. If I win one, I'll get gave one next. Off. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I got a lot of emails now. Hold on. All right. Sorry, just looking. Rob also said that Jeff absolutely wants nothing to do with Jerem. Jeff.
Rob's employee.
Oh. No, Terry, why would I block you?
Block him.
I'm not going to block Terry. I don't block people like that. All right. He's who he really is. Doesn't have to supply insurance if there's not more than 50 people, anything under 50. Yep. Well, he isn't lying. Wow, well, he isn't lying. Oh, so for Jage to mock anyone else having to use a bucket for a bit is very hypocritical of him for sure. Oh, yeah. I remember those videos of the bucket. Them having to poop in the bucket and telling them all to go poop in a bucket. Congratulations. Thank you, Rebellion. Thank you very much. Yeah, so for those just tuning in, the amendment to add me, Robbie, Marla, Patty, Bruce, and MLS has been denied. And also the extortion claims were tossed. So basically, there's 2 counts tossed, and they're going to stick to the case being about defamation and the torturous interference for Michelle in regards to Michelle and Dawn. And they'll move forward with that and discovery on that. And that's pretty much where the case is at. Debunking the so-called debunkers. Yep. Snowy. Yep. Good news. Good news. It's not surprising because it was absurd to even think that they would add us, but you never know. So it is definitely good news. Especially when the case is in a position where you're kind of like, what the? So yeah, it's definitely good news. But I did think that what he said, I think what he said in his order shows he's paying attention to what's going on, and that's good. Mental friend sends snippets of AA with Jeff making faces of fake sleeping while germ lies. What is next? The case continues with Jeremy and Michelle and John, and the counts of extortion are tossed. So yeah, Samantha Martha wrestling took place. I laugh every time she says that. Why add you just because you're covering the story and help? Yep. Well, in covering the story, I'm also proving him to be lying. So he doesn't like that. Well, sorry, if you lie, you're gonna get caught. I'm the one catching him, I guess. We're doing research and finding him not to be truthful. We begged people. Send me something proving anything he said is true. And of all his followers and fans, no one sent anything. Yes, it's absolutely huge that the extortion was tossed. Absolutely. So the judge is seeing the case. I think that, it may have taken a while and may have seemed like he wasn't taking a good look. But I think based on what he said and the fact that he did throw the extortion out proves that he's paying attention. And I think he probably sees that Jeremy has no case, but is going to let discovery go through to an extent. We'll see. Now, guys, it does not mean that Jeremy's not going to try and file these lawsuits against us separately, or whether it's me and Robbie, or who knows, or add all of us to a separate suit. Who knows? He said he was going to, so I guess we'll see. He'd be foolish because he doesn't have a case right now, and that's what we've been trying to prove all along. He's lied about almost everything he's said. He's made stuff up. He's totally manipulating, gaslighting, admittingly stalking Michelle every day. He admits it in his depot. He's driving by her house filming every day. I mean, I don't understand. First off, I guess the evidence has to be shown in court. Once the evidence is shown in court, what is he going to say when the judge says, or 12 people say, why are you're the one stalking? Where's the evidence that she's stalking you? You drove by her, the 10 feet video. You could sit there and think that John, Michelle, I guess is what I'm assuming that them thinking Michelle said, John, you're okay, was her saying, to keep stalking or something, Jeremy. Yet it was Jeremy driving by their house. I don't know how we got that judge to say it was a contempt, but via her video, she's saying, John, you're okay, keep going, because he's walking with a walker because the day before he had surgery, okay? And he was talking to Michelle, not Jeremy, as Jeremy is slowing down, even stopping in that video, and stalking them because he saw that they were outside. If you look at put it this way: the first time we were there, when he did not know who was in the blue truck, which is Gabe's truck, he saw us leaving. He saw us pulling. He literally came down to see what the hell was going on. He filmed that day. After I went live and he realized that it was me in that blue truck, anytime that blue truck was there, he did not come by and film. Why is that when he comes by and films every day, numerous times a day? He did not want us catching him filming. And he was so obsessed that he got on his little gator and drove behind the houses and behind Tubetown to stalk behind the bushes at Tubetown. He was seen by the neighbors. He talks about, certain things on his live that he would only know or say if in fact he saw it on a camera that faces Michelle's property, and it would have to face down her driveway in order for him to have seen me. Once I know he admitted that, I didn't care anymore. But I made it when I was first going there, I made sure I would have only been able to be seen on those cameras. And sure as shit, he's spoken about it. Those cameras are too tall. They invade her privacy. They are not security cameras for that property because they don't face the property line. They face directly onto her property, pointed directly at her driveway down by the camper. He can make fun of sheets being put up. He can make fun of whatever he wants. That's the lengths she had to go to get her privacy, some kind of privacy, which obviously isn't much. A fence was put up. He's still filming. It's crazy. The guy is a stalker. He's obsessed. And it's criminal what he's done. And there's all kinds of statutes, put together for a criminal case. So just got to wait and see what happens. Just assumed you were willing to. Okay. I agree with Lori. My opinion, he will not show financials. Nope. No, he won't. But he brought the case up. Okay. He will drop the short of it and move on next. Yep. He knows he needs a new topic. Absolutely. But here's the thing, guys. He is not going to be able to not show his financials. He is not going. If he drops the case, he's not getting away with filing the case in the first place. Put it that way. He's not going to get away with what he's done for 2 years. It's not going to happen. So he is going to have to show his financials. Good night, Todd. All right, guys. It is 7:09. Tori's so quiet. Tori, she's muted. What the hell of an anonymous source? You guys are funny. Jeremy's working on his version right now. Yep. Yep. I'm overseas. Do you think you could put the new place in Deanna's name? He can put it in anybody's name. But
I didn't try to mute.
You what?
I didn't try to mute.
Bobby, thank you, Leslie, for thank you so much for the super chat, Bobby. Thank you. Oh, your anonymous source is great. My in-house stock. Momo is up. Momo is freaking fabulous. I love Momo. I'm in Turkey and we get that same heat. It's hard, especially for a Southland girl. Oh, wow. Jim has made bank in Otter Creek. Yep. Based on, what did he say in the image that Guapo showed you of the phone? The text message between him and Jeremy? What did he say? Hey, Connie.
Something about work, meth heads, and suing the city.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or the town, I should say.
The fact that one of his videos was getting really high views, and his response was meth heads help as well as suing the town. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Wake me up before you go. What am I saying? Hang on. Chat's going a little fast. I didn't put slow mode on, guys. At least they're not gonna love me when she opens my last email. Oh shit. What? Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna show some images because, there's alligator trappers claiming that they could, wrestle alligators and stuff, which is not true. Where is it? Where is it?
I'll wrestle a gator.
Big news, guys. Big news. We were not added as defendants. Sorry, I just had to put that picture up there. All right, let me see. I couldn't even get a thumbnail up quick enough to come live. Which one should I show? Let me see. This is cool. Both of them are cool, actually. All of them are cool.
Yeah.
Is it gonna load or is it gonna tell me I need to delete one? Oh, here we go. Check this guys out. Oh. Let me remove the background so you can see it more. Let's see.
If you shared the file, it would put it in its own.
If I shared the file, what?
It would. You could solo it, like you do the documents.
Yeah. Let me do it that way. Hold on.
Because
Whoops.
it has no background.
Yeah. These were cool. I really like these. This one's my favorite. Hang on. Oh, come on now. Don't freeze on me. My mouse just decided to play with me. Hold on. Oh. All right. All right, now I gotta edit. Let's see. Let me remove this then. I'll show it over here. Alligator trapping agent. That's Lisa Lee. Alligator trapping agent. I thought that was pretty freaking cool. I liked it. And then I go over here. Trying to say you got a new car too. I did not get a new car. Nope, did not. I've been waiting on a new car for a long time. But no, I did not. I don't even know what kind of car I want. So that is Lisa Lee, the alligator trapping agent. Or that one. I was like, oh, cool, Tebow. Let's see. That's cool too. Mandatory alligator trapping agents. Whoop whoop. And then there's that one. I think that's pretty cool. They're all really good. There's a video too? Oh shit. And then that one. They're pretty cool. I like them. They're awesome. And I think this next one, uh, it's not one of these. It's actually I have to crop it though. I can't really show it until I crop it. But it is evidence of Rob saying he pooped in a bucket. Somebody sent it to me. But yeah, so those are cool. I like those. So it looks like you're tickling the gator in the second image. Oh, it needs to be supervised to go. Yes, yes. We can't do anything without a licensed nuisance alligator trapper. How much did he give to the Hudson sisters? And I wonder how much he received from them. Saying, yeah, that's questionable too. And trust, that's gonna come up because he raised those funds under a GoFundMe. Yeah.
What
And
funds?
guys, what?
Which funds?
Yeah, actually, it was twice, right? And guys, even if you're paying attention to like the fires in California and stuff, and a lot of people that are helping, they're creating GoFundMe's and stuff. They're telling people to be careful of GoFundMe's. You know, so I don't know. To me, when you have someone that constantly creates GoFundMe's, and on that side, everybody seems to be doing it. Between him, his agents, the people that work there, the people that are his friends helping him out on his property, creating some stupid ass freaking, you know, I don't know what he's calling it, mini Adventureland or something with games. That guy's creating GoFundMe's. He said he was gonna think about creating a GoFundMe for a Tube Town #2. By the way, Tube Town owned by Disney. And then for Wes, and then it was like gonna help out the Patty chick too. I mean, it's crazy. Oh, and by the way, speaking of GoFundMe's, Megan Fox had a GoFundMe when she was doing this Missouri case, which was quite a few years ago, and is still open to collect funds from. Still.
What
Yeah.
kind of grifting shit is that?
That's kind of grifting, right? If you support my work. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, she had a GoFundMe for herself. You can go verify that. I don't have it up here now to show you, but if you ask me to or remind me, I will get it up. But yes, I found that out yesterday. I'm like, holy crap. Speaking of GoFundMes, was the GoFundMe for a pedicure? No, but it existed, that's for sure. And still exists and is open to still collect money. I believe the last person that donated to 3 years ago or something. No, it did not mention breadsticks. No, but I thought that was funny considering she says all this crap, you know. Lisa, do you have to go all the way to Pensacola for your deposition, or do you able to Zoom? I do not have to go to Pensacola for a deposition. I was not hand delivered a deposition. Just saying. Anyway. No, I do not. Alrighty, Rin, thank you. I think she has one open for her trip to her friend's funeral as well. She mentioned needing donations for the shop. Just recently? She created a GoFundMe to go to her friend's funeral? What about all the breadsticks she's getting? Is that recent, Stacy? Unreal. GoFundMe stole the money. Remember the trucker protests in Canada? I remember the trucker protest, but oh, you're talking about stealing the money. Nobody got the people that put money up for that trucker protest. They never got their money back. I haven't even checked on that. Oh, Christine, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope he's okay now. Was in the last live she did like a couple days ago. Are you serious? So she's asking people for money via GoFundMe to travel for a friend's funeral. She gets tons of breadsticks. She talks about it all the time.
I didn't think that was
Wow.
the purpose of GoFundMe.
Yeah, me either. But wow. Why doesn't she ask her best buddy Germ for money? He should pay her, considering that she's on his smear campaign. The Hales ecosystem. Thank you, Stacy. Unreal, man. That woman, and she's calling everybody else grifters. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. While she sits there laughing and mocking a woman being depoted by someone who calls himself a lawyer. I mean, he may have that degree, but Jesus. While she's doing yoga with trucks passing by, she's pathetic. I really think she's pathetic. That's lies. It's not a GoFundMe. Well, what is it, Chris Penry? Since you're here to, let us know.
Is she
Before I go.
crowdsourcing for it?
Is she crowdsourcing for a good one? Or is she just asking for breadsticks? Giving out her PayPal and her Cash App and all that. Begging for money. Because that's what she does. It was super chats, apparently. Well, I hope that this funeral isn't like 2 months away, because she's not going to get those breadsticks for another month. So if she's getting breadsticks now, she ain't going to see that till February 20th or 21st. It's no different than what y'all are doing. Are you sure about that, Chris Penry? How would you know what we're doing? Why don't you tell us what we're doing?
Wait, what am I doing?
Yeah, what are we doing here? Do you know? Have you been here? Have you watched for more than 5 minutes? I'm sorry, but I don't ask for super chats to show you what kind of a hairdo I have for the day. Doesn't happen here. And I've never asked for money once. So you are absolutely 100% wrong. I don't care if you're a troll. You're wrong. You are 100% wrong, and everybody in here can tell you the same thing. No, we're not lying over here, Chris. And if you're open-minded, then keep your eyes open. Watch, pay attention. We're not lying over here. We're actually telling the truth. We're not about the fake shit. I can't stand fake people. And I do not ask for money. I never have. And there's a bunch of people in here that can verify it.
No, at best you say if you want to, because somebody else
It's not.
started stuff.
Because they asked, or better yet, what happened was I said I was going to do the Holly Jolly Christmas. And then I also had said that,
show me how I can help.
yes. And then I've also said that we're going to, because Jeremy removed, and I truly believe he removed, because that didn't happen just once, it happened twice. He removed the memorial of Frankie's memorial. And I believe that 100%. And I said, yeah, well, we're going to put something permanent there. I want to put something permanent there. And then people just started helping with that. So that has nothing to do with me asking someone. I said what I was going to do. And other people wanted to help. So they did. And that's how it. I've never asked for anybody to send me money. Super chats are not GoFundMe. No, they're not GoFundMes. I never said they were. I would not start a GoFundMe. People wanted me to start a GoFundMe for Bruce's legal fees. I won't do GoFundMe. I was accused of actually having one that I never had. Ironically, somebody named Lisa with a rent something for $5,000. I've never lived in a place with a mortgage or rent for $5,000. See how the story gets twisted? Yeah. See how your story gets twisted?
There were actually 2 Lisa Lees that had GoFundMes.
Do you know how many Lisa Lees there are?
One, there was a GoFundMe. Actually, it was a memorial GoFundMe for a Lisa Lee that had passed away.
Obviously not me.
And the other one was for a Lisa Lee that is like in her 60s. And this was years ago. She was in her 60s. That needed money to pay her rent.
Mm-hmm.
And that wasn't you either. It had her picture on it.
Yeah. No, not me. I would never do that. If I couldn't afford to pay my rent,
I've never
that's
had
not
a
me.
GoFundMe.
What?
I've never had a GoFundMe.
Yeah, I've never had to go find me either.
I don't need to GoFundMe. I have friends.
Yeah. And me not having money was never a reason for the evictions that they say I have. That was never an issue. I do concerts and special events. I do PR. Oh yeah. They had houses. Jeremy's gonna own this property. I'm like, who the hell's property is that? I'm like, where do they even get that house from? Ew. No. Mm-mm. No. Absolutely not. I've never had a problem paying for the roof over my head.
When
Well,
they dump
hold on.
the
Let me
people-
take that back. I will take that back. There was a time, but it has nothing to do with evictions. So, because I was young once, you know what I mean? Like super young, super young.
Weren't we all?
Yeah, and sometimes bills get rough, and I did live life like a musician, but the evictions had nothing to do with me not affording my rent, and it had everything to do with me traveling to do concerts and special events, like I did, and then also giving people the opportunity to rent from me. Like the house was in my name, and that was a big mistake. Okay. So, yeah. And then another one had to do with my mother. That's listed twice. Another eviction was twice. I'm like, so they think there's like 8 and there really isn't. Either way, doesn't matter. But it never had to do with me not being able to pay my rent. None of those evictions had anything to do with me not being able to pay my rent. There's a big difference there. When I do concerts and special events, I set up concerts 4 to 6 months in advance. Okay. So I work 4 to 6 months in advance for, let's just say, a payout the day of the concert. When I get that payout, it's a big chunk of money all at once. And then I move on to the next show. So I get chunks of money, big chunks of money at a time. And it lasts however I make it last. It's saved. It's I buy things. That's how it works. I've done that for many, many years while doing PR and while doing other things. One thing that I do believe is that having various sources of income streams, shall we say, is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. And I'm pretty sure Germ would even agree with that. He just seems to think I'm just on YouTube. He seems to think, oh, she works in the music industry at some point for what? I've done a lot of things in the music industry, not just concerts and special events. I've done PR. I've done marketing. I've done marketing outside of the music industry, and we'll just call it entertainment. So there's lots of things that I've done. Did we just not twist the super chats as GoFundMe? I did not do that. I was reading the chat, dude. Reading the chat. Now, I'm not blaming it on the chat. I'm just saying this is where it's coming from, whether it was GoFundMe or not. I was asking, was there a GoFundMe? Did she really do a GoFundMe? If you're telling me it's super chats or now it's corrected to be super chats, then it was corrected. Please, the super chat. Let me see what I missed. Tricky Chi, to prove a point, Lisa didn't ask me to super chat. I choose to support her channel. Their point proven. Thank you, Tricky.
That's like they talk about the goals is asking for money. Lisa doesn't have to put up her goals.
18 evictions? Hold on a second. 18? I don't freaking know. That's a lie. I didn't even.
Have
I
you even lived
downloaded
in
that
18?
Rumble.
Have you even lived in 18 houses?
No. I downloaded that Rumble, but I didn't watch it. But I did. I already knew what was being said. But that is the first time I saw that. Some
Get
can talk
Swanson
two different
30.
subjects at a time. Yes, I can do that too. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. Jeremy said that he's going to contact your current landlord and show him your recent history. He's so mean. Okay. Well, if you think
Yeah.
my current landlord doesn't know what's going on, and if that happens, I will just call the chief of police for harassment, and they will agree. So trust me, they already know what's going on.
You guys act like Lisa don't know how to talk to her lawyer or to her landlord.
Yeah.
And I did
I've
mean
been
both.
here a long time, paying a lot of money. Yeah, I don't think it's. I'm buying the house I'm in, so it's not going to happen. So if he's trying to purposely get me thrown out of my home, is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling me? Or is that what he's telling the world because he's pissed off? What did he say this today? Is it because he's lost? Grab that. Hold on, grab that. Who said that? Because that's a threat. Hold, please. Okay, one sec.
Got it.
You know what? I actually have to do something here. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Q-tips for cultists didn't. Thank you, Mo. The more germ spews, the more fans find your channel is. I know. And he's like, we're not going to tell you who. Okay, just keep calling me the walrus because it's hashtag walrus. I'm not afraid. We are entitled to rebuttal your option, Chris. But people really need to listen to all sides. Honestly, the courts will decide, and I hope both sides don't make excuses. Chris, you know what? The only people who have been listening to sides for a very long time are the germ fans. I've only been covering what he's been doing on my channel since August, since he went after Guapo. But I've known Germ. I was a mod of his. He could deny it. He could say whatever he wants. I was a mod of his, and I've known about Germ for a very long time. When he screwed people over 2 years ago. Hey, Guapo! Hey, Guapo, did you hear? The amendment to add me, Robbie, MLS, Marla, Bruce to the case has been denied. We've been denied. Yep, we've been denied. What is happening, Guapo? How you doing? Yep, I was a mod for him.
Yep, that's where I found her.
Tori, I got a little ladies' room. Can you talk for a minute?
No, I don't want to talk to these people. No. I'm kidding, people. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All right, hold on. I'll be right back. Right back.
I actually like you guys. I just have this weird sense of humor. Chris, if if you fully read the documents and not the pieces and parts that are selectively shown, but actually pulled the full documents and read them, your eyes would become very wide open, because that's what we do. That's like it'll be a 12-page document and Lisa will go through all 12 pages, and then other places will cut 2 or 3 pages and only show pieces and parts of those pages. They select which words are shown. And hi, Guapo. I know you snuck in here. I wasn't reading. And yeah, twisting and saying she's had more evictions than houses she's ever lived in is stupid. It's so asinine. I mean, who does that? You don't have to answer that, because that is a rhetorical question. Yeah, Mary, denied. Hi, King Paco. I am okay, and I'll even be better when I figure out this stuff I have sitting in front of me. Because as of right now, I am clueless to it. But that's okay. I'll figure it out. Because that's what I do. Figure it out. Figure it out. Try to figure out all this stuff. I have camera equipment that right now it's not connecting to the computer, and it might be the computer itself. So change which computer I'm using, because we already know that my old computer, which is the one that's down here, is kind of sickly. We know that. He's on his last leg of life, and it's going to die soon. So I do need to get another computer. And figure out what I'm going to do with it. How to make it go. How to make Actually, I don't need to get a new computer because I have a computer. I need to switch computers. Because this one, it's not recognizing the camera that I got. Lovely, isn't it? I've plugged it into all the different things. Does my mic sound muffled? It might be that my computer is like really, really on its last leg. No, Terry, I don't need a desktop PC. I travel too much for that. King Paco, absolutely. Send me an email to tell me what I need, and I'll be happy to listen. You've been most helpful in helping me get this moving. And I do appreciate that. Well, luckily, everything I have is backed up, and so it'll be easy for me to transfer everything over. Well, Stacy, yeah, and Jerry admitted in the depot that it's like he's not really trying to win anything. He's trying to bankrupt people, and he's doing it for content. He admitted that he was trying to bankrupt them, ruin them financially. He admitted that in the depot. That is an illegal court document. And if someone wrongs me and there's a financial amount attached to it, like when the drunk smashed into my vehicle, there was a financial attached to it. And yes, I sued him. I sued him so I could get another vehicle to drive. I wasn't trying to ruin him. I didn't go after any kind of cost for the financial or for the stress I was under watching him swerve down the road towards a school bus full of children. You know, could I have pushed the issue a little more? Probably. I just wanted my car. I wanted a car so I could drive, and I wanted all my medical bills paid. That's it. I didn't think I should have to have the financial burden of the medical bills, nor replacing a vehicle. So I wasn't trying to financially ruin anyone. But then that says a lot about the person themselves if they're trying to ruin people. It says a lot of what some people shouldn't want others to hear about them. I wouldn't want someone thinking I was that pitiful that I have to try to ruin someone else. That's not what I would call a goal to aspire to, I guess would be the best way to put that. That's not something that's like, ooh, you know what? I want to financially ruin people to make myself look good. To me, that's just weird, to put it nicely. And I couldn't believe the fact that he said that in court, in the depot, in front of a judge. That just kind of was like, wow. Wow.
Alrighty, I am back.
Lisa's back. Lisa's back.
I'm back. I'm back.
Quiet,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was interesting. A debunk before it even happens. Debunk.
What are we bunking?
What? No. Just decided on my ladies' room break I'd make a phone call at the same time.
Oh.
Yep. Debunk.
So you're bunking?
So many stories about hidden cameras and Airbnbs. German isn't sus at all. No, that's just it. He tells his shit. That's why all the evidence against him, aside from the literal stalking, I mean, we have images of him driving by. We have images with the cameras. We have him saying he stalks her. I'm not the word stalk, but everything he does, watches everything, every move she could possibly make. Okay, he said it in his depot. Okay, everything he does, he is crucifying himself. It just has to be shown to the court. That's all. That is all. And you have to remember something, if he dropped the case or even the judge, there's a countersuit, and that's not going away. There ain't no way it's going away. So, I mean, unless he settles, and I don't believe he's going to. But his mouth is what's going to hurt him the most. It's been hurting him all along. Didn't you say Jeremy scared Michelle because he was by? Yeah, absolutely. There was where she was at the point the other day, where she was on her property, it looked like he was literally at the fence. And she was like, holy shit. But that's how it appeared that day. So yes, that was scary. She shouldn't be, she shouldn't, she's behind a fence that's 6 foot tall. Taller than her. She shouldn't be seeing anybody with a camera pointing it over her fence line at all. That is an invasion of privacy. You have, especially with a privacy fence, you have reasonable expectation of privacy. Somebody holding a camera filming you over a fence is not right. It'd be different if there was security perimeters with camera footage, and her property got caught on it. He doesn't even have that. He's got a camera facing her property, directly facing it. Did you put the stalking photos up yet? Not the ones for the past week. I have them now. Somebody told me that they're setting up a website, and
I can't wait for that.
yeah, they're setting up a website that's going to have all his stuff on it, proving that every bullshit story he said or something, and just the stalking, and I don't know. Let's see what loaded. Yeah, he uses the protection order as a weapon, and it shouldn't even be because he lied. They don't stalk him. He cannot provide proof that they stalked him. The proof he provided to the Ohio judge is bullshit. It's insane. When everything proves that he's the one stalking them. I would assume we're not old enough to have we can have a civil discussion. 10 minutes to Robbie. Yes, Robbie is going live in 10 minutes, guys.
He said we're not old enough to have a civil discussion.
Yep, he uses his staff as accomplices in his crimes. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I'm like, I don't even realize it. I feel bad, like, for Christian Impatience. Christian Impatience could actually fall from some of the stuff that's been done. And they probably don't even have a clue. What do you mean he's live now? Robbie's live now? Hold on. Hold, please.
No, he's not. That'd be too early.
No.
Robbie
He's not
don't
live
go.
yet.
Robbie don't go live early.
He's not live yet.
He will be in about 15
Somebody
minutes.
else is live now.
Of course.
No problem. It's upcoming. He's not live. Yeah, no, it's upcoming. He goes live at 8. So we've got 12 minutes. Let's see. I see Kathy. Okay, for anybody that would be interested in renting. Yeah. Oh, well, that's not. I don't know if that's the purpose, but I guess if you go to a website, it's easy to see everything, than having to watch hours of video footage on whoever's channel just so that people could see the proof. No big deal. All right, thank you, Chaos. Is Robbie's house on the land where gators are? Yep. It's on the same property. Yep.
It's right there.
I think we have been pretty civil. We don't have a Facebook page lying about germ. Nope, there's no Facebook pages lying about germ. We're not doxing people.
Hell, the Facebook page docked a total stranger.
Yeah.
Someone that's not even privy to any of this stuff.
They doxed strangers on you, on Terry, on me, on Gabe.
Well, the person they doxed they put pictures up for me wasn't exactly a stranger. She was a client.
Yeah. It wasn't a stranger. Yep.
And claimed it was me. She laughed about it.
Yeah, but still, that's interference with business.
She's like, well, I'm glad they think I'm as pretty as you are.
That's sweet. Germs fans dox everyone who disagrees with them. Yep. They're all see what everybody doesn't realize is the screenshots of where they come, the links, Facebook, all of it is documented. It's all documented. So when it comes time, Facebook, if it's still there, is going to follow the trail, and then they're going to know who everybody is via anonymous posts. I already know
Because
and can show you who did who was involved with all the
because
Dropbox.
regardless of what people think,
Uh-huh.
Facebook absolutely knows who is posting as anonymous. It's in their
Yep,
documents.
yep. And what's
They've
funny
already
is
disclosed one
you
guy because of what he did. It was that bad.
yeah, you could also tell who some of the anonymous posters are because they say the same things in their regular posts. It's like
They had one person posted it as anonymous, and then she signed her name to the next post, allegedly.
still avoiding citing example of when Lisa twisted things. What did I twist? Here, here. Let me explain something, okay? I've said this so many times, so new people may not have heard it, but I don't watch the other channels. I don't even use a Facebook. I don't go on Facebook. I can because I have a Facebook, but I don't use it. I do not watch all these other channels. If I get links to something because it has something to do with me or Michelle or whatever it is, and I feel it's necessary to click on it, I will and I'll see that. But I do not watch hours long of Vag Nation who doesn't spew an ounce of truth in anything he says, nor does he vet anything he says. Same goes with Megan and Tug. And the other people, Stupid Trooper, and you got you got a squid who said I said something about her children. I've never even seen her show before that point. Didn't even know
Isn't
who
that the
she
one that
was.
said I did something on Discord?
Yeah, it's something on Discord. I don't use Discord. Even though I have a Discord for two leads, we don't use it. I don't actually like it. I'm so used to using what I already use that I don't like it. I know people like it. I know it's more of a gamer thing, I think. That's how it appears to me. Um, but I don't use it. We have that platform, don't use it. Um, so then you have after Squid, now you have some other chick who thinks she's like, won the lottery or something on this story and repeated stuff that it was already out and Gabe and I have already gone over 2 months ago. And then now you got Megan, begging Megan running for it, thinking, oh, okay, you talked about my kids, you called CPS on me, or your viewers did. So now I'm coming after you. I don't even believe CPS was called on her at all.
Yeah, because we
Um,
always call CPS on grown
yeah, I
children.
don't do that. If I was going to call CPS on anybody, it would have been on the Penguin. Okay. And I didn't do that either. Why? Because I can recognize the situation and her mother is there taking care of the child. So no, I did no such thing. All right. I've actually met this child. I've heard this child speak. I know what's going on. Okay. So no, I didn't do that. Okay. I don't know where she even lives to do that. Okay. So, I mean, I found out more since she's done that. And it's quite interesting. But, she's lying. She's spewing shit. And she thinks, oh, how can they take me to court? All I'm doing is reading public record. No, you're not. You're lying as you're talking about it. You're lying as you're reading it. And you're lying after the fact with speculation and bullshit that everything I've researched on Megan Fox she has done at least the past 10 years on every little thing that she has talked about and all stories, all kinds of shit. She is known as speculating. Even her book was reviewed and was found to
Uh-oh,
be a
lost
lot of
Lisa.
speculations. What? What? Tori? Did we lose Tori? Anyway, um, so there's a lot of, she's like the spec queen. That's why I called her that. Spec queen. So I
It's
mean,
time.
I yeah, I don't watch those shows. Um, and people like I said, if I get linked, I'll go see what they're talking about. If it's relevant for info or evidence, uh, it gets downloaded, and I don't have to watch the whole thing. So trust me, we got an archiver here.
Hi.
And yeah, so we know how to detect and archive information and put it out there when it's necessary. And that's what we're doing. You know, that's just the way it is. Anyway, Robbie's going live in like 4 minutes. So thank you all for supporting us. Thanks for coming and hanging out and listening to our good news, huge news that we have been dropped from, I'm sorry, the amendment to add myself, Robbie, MLS, Marla, Patty, and Bruce to this lawsuit has been denied. And the 2 counts for extortion has been dropped as well. So thank you all. That's the big news.
I guess finding it in the totality of the case didn't fly.
Case did not fly.
Good night.
Yep. We'll be back tomorrow. Tori in the afternoon, then Tori and I tomorrow night. Right?
Yep.
Right.
Something like that.
Yep. Something like that. So we'll see y'all tomorrow. Go over to Robbie's and we'll see you over there. Thank you all. Yep. You guys are awesome. And we shall see you soon. Bye-bye now. Toodles.